So everybody is well aware by now about the current bushfire crisis that is happening here in Australia. My friend has actually recently taken ownership of a local general store up in the hills in a small town called Selby. And she is going to be hosting a community day in which they are hoping to educate some of the locals on different ways to prevent the fires, and if the fires do get to them, what exactly to do, as well as having a number of different fundraisers. Primarily, a bunch of different artists will be donating pieces that will be up for a silent auction, and all of the profits and the proceeds of that will be donated directly to a bunch of local different charities, so the CFA and a couple of other wildlife related charities. So she reached out to me to find out if I had any artwork that I wanted to donate that could be part of the auction, but I decided that I wanted to come up with an original painting that was specific for this project. So I sort of decided that I wanted to steer away from the overall theme of the fires with this specific artwork, and instead sort of celebrate some of Australia's beauty. So I kind of ran with the Australian icon that is the Kookaburra, and just really wanted to create something that was, just beautiful to look at. So I'm really focusing here on creating some really nice fine details using watercolor, of course, and just trying to find those nice different blends in the gradients of the colors that are in this piece, particularly on the wing. That's sort of like a spot that I'm focusing on, and yeah, sort of having him sitting on this gum tree. I'll probably add some gum tree leaves in towards the end there, and yeah, just gonna have fun with it, see where this piece sort of takes me. I'm sort of just freestyling it. I haven't worked in watercolor in like at least 6 months, so yeah, it's good fun to jump back into this medium and to see what I can come up with. I also worked on my own piece that I had a print release for, to fundraise for one of the local charities for the fires as well, but I will talk about that a little bit later in the video. So as I discussed a little bit earlier in the video, I've actually gone ahead and created my own bushfire relief print. I created this design using my iPad Pro and have created a limited edition run of 50. So with this design, I wanted to create something that had a real resemblance of hope and for the future, and this is what I've come up with. 100% of the profits of this print will be going towards the Gippsland Emergency Relief Fund, in which I want to support a charity who was potentially a little bit more underfunded as opposed to some of the larger charities. And yeah, I think the money really will go a long way. So if you want to support that, check out the link below. I'm going to leave the video here, and I'll see you in the next one.
The new sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes